Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. In the previous video, we built out these structures behind me. This is, well actually this, the one I'm facing away from. This is our tavern, this is our bank, that's a creepy cave noise, and this is our small house. In today's video, we will be continuing to work here on Pharaoh's Landing, but we won't be doing any buildings. You see, we've kind of filled up a lot of the mountainside to the point where if we want to build a big palace, like this is the space we need for a big palace. So we need to start filling in buildings here in the front. The issue is that I want things to be centered and flush, and the design that I have for the wall, which I talked about in a previous video, I'll leave a link in the iCard, or you can head to the playlist in the description to see that video. But the design for the wall that we have requires there to be a certain amount of spaces per section before like a little change happens, so that way the design doesn't get cut off in the middle of it. And if I want to have the main entrance, the main archway centered, I need to get a feel for where that's going to be. So the objective of today's video is to build to build the wall from this far left side. I started it a little bit just to get an idea for how it's going to lay out. Here it is right here. We need to build this wall from here all the way along this netherrack, replacing the netherrack obviously. Down here, around this bend. This part's going to be terrible, I can tell you that already, but we'll fix that in post. We'll fix it when it's time to build. All the way over here, continuing down this pathway, over this little section here, and then straight down to here. Because that way I can get an idea for where I get to place the main entrance, where the center of this front wall is going to be essentially. And then we can place the main building, the town hall, somewhere so that it lines up with the main entrance. We're gonna have a little courtyard and stuff too. This is a good idea because no matter what happens, as long as we start from one side, we can change this side freely. We haven't built anything here yet, so if it's like, yikes, in order to make the pathway or to make the wall look nice, this needs to go out another 5 blocks that way. Done. It's super easy to make changes to this side, and then that way we have the walls all done. We can come in and build the palace afterwards. That's something I sort of wanted to avoid, was building after I had the wall, because I didn't want to feel like trapped. I didn't want to have this grand idea and only have a tiny space to do it in. But I think I've kind of had my hand forced here. The palace isn't as important as the town for me. Heck, if there's no room for a palace, we won't have a palace. But I need to start filling in this front section here, and so that is going to be the objective of today's video. I'm hoping to keep the introduction a little bit short because my voice isn't doing swell. I'm a little sick right now. It doesn't help that my cat keeps interrupting my recording session, but my voice isn't doing so well, so I just want to be able to get to work, get started on something that doesn't require me to talk, but yet we still get progress done on the video. The last thing I will say before starting the time lapses, like I've done in the previous time lapse showcase videos, is to remind you guys to head down into the lower parts of this video and hit subscribe, hit the like button as well. You guys have been showing a lot of support on the Minecraft videos as of late, and I appreciate that a whole ton. Just make sure you check and make sure you are subscribed. And if you are subscribed, I thank you very much. And if you're not, I implore you to do so. Alright, let's get started on the wall time lapse. I'll be back afterwards to go over what I've done. Maybe even do a bit of the wall on video, just, finish it off. And then we can count out to figure out where the middle section's going to be. Alright, no more talking. I gotta give my voice a rest. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And just like that, we are done with the first half of the wall. You might be wondering, how come I didn't show me building the front side of it in the time lapse? Anything past like here? Well, that's because I actually forgot to hit record when I was building that part. I built it all. I have a 10-minute video of just a blank screen because I didn't set the right window for what we were going to record. It's a shame. I don't want to talk about it. I'm just as bummed as you are, if not more bummed. Also, I'm currently sick, so if my voice sounds a little different, that's why. But hey, we've done the task. We have accomplished the very first part of this wall. We are now able to build the front part, and we sort of have a frame to where we can finish building some of the roads in the town. And from there, we will be able to continue with progress on Pharaoh's Landing. Now, I want to really quickly run home and grab some supplies for continuing Pharaoh's Landing. I actually have, perfect, the green dye we're going to need in here. And then we're also going to need some gravel and some sand, because we need some green concrete powder. Green is the original plan that I had. I thought about maybe changing it, especially since I've sort of switched over to like a red sort of theme. But I like the green. It looks nice in the creative testing world, so we're going to rock with the green. Perfect. We've got some green concrete powder now. The other stuff we need is like, we're going to need to get some stripped oak, which we'll gather from over there. I also want to grab some blocks for counting. Let's grab some cobblestone for counting. It's easier for me to count when I have blocks to place instead of just counting in my head. We need to find the center of this front wall, because the town needs to be open 3 blocks. There needs to be a 3-block opening in the dead center. So we need to make sure that this is an odd wide area, and that we can have a nice place for that. So let's go ahead and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Deep breath because I'm sick. Can't take a lot of air in. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. It's 51 wide. Okay, so 51 wide. Let's remove 10 blocks from each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Move another 10 blocks, and this will eventually lead us down to the center of the area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is how I count in Minecraft, by the way. It's not the best, but it works. So this is what we're going to do. Move another set of 5 blocks from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how many blocks are left now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so 21. So that means if you remove 10 blocks on each side, that'll get you to the exact center block. So let's remove 7 from each side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and then remove another 7 from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Good. And this is sort of drawing us down. Take 2 off this side, 2 off that side, and this is our 3-block center right here. Nice. Let's dig this out. Oh yeah, it's by the way, it's hollow on the inside because it's like a lot of resources saved if you make it hollow. You might have to go in there and put like, I don't know, torches or something, because it is important that it doesn't spawn mobs. But yeah, so that's going to be the opening is. And now we're sort of able to go about making it proper. Let's go ahead and just chop all that out because, well, let's get some supplies. I grew all these trees, by the way. This is what we're going to strip like this. Voila. And then we're going to use this for the front of the town. If you haven't seen the video where I linked, or the video I have linked in the iCard, but it's the video where we actually did the initial design for this, check that video out, or you can just hold on and see what we've got planned. Let's see. So we're going to need some of these, and then a whole lot of these rough sandstone ones, and some of the cuts. We'll just take these rough ones for now. And let's chop just 1 layer of this real quick. There we go. Something just to get us started, because I want to build the front part out on video. I might do the rest of it off camera. I'm not sure. The rest of the design, for reference. I don't want people to get bored of this project, so I don't want to like overload you guys with too much Pharaoh's Landing. And we've done like Pharaoh's Landing for the last 10 videos, it feels like. We've also been really stretched apart because I've been like, you know, working, getting lots of big videos out. But I also want to balance like the fact that I have free time right now. So a bit of a catch-22 where it's like I'm doing too much on Pharaoh's Landing because I have time. If I stop now, I won't be able to do it for a really long time. That sort of thing. Let's go ahead and sleep. We'll wake up on a bright Minecraft morning. Voila, very, very good. And now we can start putting in some elements of the gate. Here we go. So first things first. The gate is shaped like so. There we go. This gate is always open. There's no like fancy trick or anything to keep it like guarded. It's just an open gate. Good. And the next thing we need is all of these blocks, like this one as well. So basically we'll take these and go boom, bang, bing, boom, bang, bing. And then, you know what, why don't we go ahead and use cobblestone. Cobblestone here because no one will see it. There we go. And then this builds up. There we are. We can put cobblestone again and build that around. Perfect. And then this comes out. In the creative world, this is actually all chiseled, and I forgot to make it chiseled. I might have to go back and undo it to make it chiseled again. But this is sort of like the rough idea for what it's going to look like. Boom, boom. And then I don't even need to waste cobblestone up there. I can just go like that. Perfect. And then the next thing is here, 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 and here. This all needs to be changed. This needs to go boom, bang. This needs to be creeper face, right? Like this. Creeper face, creeper face. And then we'll go ahead and use a cobblestone because that's what I have. Whoop. Cobblestone. And then here we put our green. Like that. And then it is very similar right here. Although actually... yeah, so here we have boom, bing, bing, boom. Just like that. And then this is actually a double wide one, as you can tell. It doesn't actually need to be like that. And these double wide ones are supposed to go until you reach the edge. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do about that. You see, I don't really want to like spam the wall. Basically, when I reach this point right here, this corner spot should be a single post. And there should be a single post here, doubles, single, doubles, etc. Right? That sort of a thing. And then, of course, there's going to be campfires on top of there as well. I just haven't added those yet. But as you can see, we sort of have like a basis design here. And we just have to continue to repeat that. What's good about this pattern is it's very, very modular. There is like no unique bits about it at all. It's a pattern that just repeats over and over and over again. For better or for worse. I personally like it. I haven't seen it on a huge scale yet, so I don't actually know how I'm going to enjoy it when it's stretched all across the wall and all down there and whatnot. But I like it so far. That actually brings me to a good point about this part of the wall. Forgot to bring this up, but this part touches the water, and I was originally going to expand out the island a little bit and make it, like, you know, have foundation, because I'm not going to stick the wood part in there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for this part. This is sort of a side that you're not really going to see a lot, but I don't want it to be dull. So, oh, ow. I got tridented in 2023? I almost said 2022 because it's 2022 and I'm recording this. And that would have been wrong. Almost right, though. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I might add like a little... because I think on the other side of this, there's like nothing of importance. Yeah, I could add like a little pier or something, like a dock, but I don't think I'm going to. I don't know. I'll have to think about what I want to do with that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comment section. What can we do on this side? This little side that doesn't really have much land. Surprise, we're back here now. I want to finish off this side of the wall before this video ends because, well, I just think it would be good. But also, I have to worry about me being sick. I just had a rather large coughing fit, so I want to make sure that I'm healthy and that I don't waste all my energy on this one silly thing. Okay, catastrophe. This doesn't end. That doesn't end right. That's going to be a 2-block, which means I guess this one around the corner then would have to be a 2-block as well, starting right here. Boom, boom, bing. And then that corner has to be open, and that's where the next one has to go, just to keep, like, consistency's sake. Okay? Is that valid? Does that make sense? I think it'll make sense. Honestly, I think I might be like overdoing it. Not overdoing it. I might be worrying too much about it. I think the walls are going to look nice, like no matter what. I don't really think there's a big issue here. There's no like controversy. The wall looks bad. It'll more just be like, might want to tweak the wall a little bit. You know, there won't be like, this project sucks, the wall looks bad. It'll always be able to be fixed. Whether it's just changing a pattern or increasing or decreasing the amount of things. And especially when you get around to the sides that we don't see very much, I don't think like that side that I was showing off earlier is going to be very important. This side on the right, on the other hand, is going to be huge because this is where we're going to have our pathway that will eventually take us over to Yarhar Harbor, which is a town we built many, many moons ago. You can check out the playlist. There's a couple of videos about the Yarhar Harbor. If it has a piratey title, it's probably about Yarhar Harbor. And the Bilge Rat Bank, which is a bit of a meme on the channel because I accidentally named a video the Bilge Rat Bank like twice, and people noticed. And so they think the Bilge Rat Bank is funny. Now you're all caught up on the lore. Alright, we're almost done though. We just have to do the indent patterns now. But I don't hate it. I really like it actually. Let me know what you guys think. I always am curious to hear what you guys have to say about my projects. But I really like this. I think this is a pattern I came up with, by the way. I didn't like... Okay, at least to my knowledge I came up with it. I don't want to like say this is my original work. 100%. I'm pretty sure it's my original work, but maybe it came to me in a dream because I saw like Ethos Lab do it or something, you know? And I don't want to accidentally claim like credit for something I stole subconsciously. Pretty sure this is an original design. Pretty sure. Boom, there we go. Oh, we have to add these top parts first. Anywhere there's like stairs on top, we will have a campfire. And that'll just add some movement into the build. It'll add some light, so it'll look really good at night with the RTX on. That sort of a thing. Right there. Voila. Okay. I am a fan. I'm feeling like I'll do this other side, maybe off camera, just because I don't really want to take up too much time. Well, you know what? I've already started. I don't really know how long the time lapse is gonna be, and I don't really want to end up like eating up a whole ton of time with this. But also, I mean, hey, this is progress right here, man. This is progress. This is setting up good stuff so that we can do roads in the next episode. Who's excited for roads? Boom. And we have like the same problem here where it doesn't really end on like the on the edge where it should be a 1. That's fine. We'll go ahead and do this out now. There's only a 1 block gap between these. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And I can come in with my stripped oak. I gotta get this axe enchanted, by the way. Maybe we'll start that off, the next episode off with that. Even if it's just dropping it in the enchanting table and dealing with books later, using a base wooden axe is just not the ticket. It is not what makes the videos good. Actually, it has nothing to do with the video, but it takes up a lot of time. So we don't really want to be encouraging that sort of behavior. We'll get to see it with the sun setting. Let's take a quick peek, because the sun is going down right now in lovely RTX Minecraft. So this is what it looks like without the pattern. That is it with the pattern. I like it. I think it adds just enough color. The bottom part looks a little dull, but that's because there's not. It literally is dull. There's like nothing going on. Might have to think about expanding the pattern a little bit, maybe. Or we can just keep it as it is because it's tested. I don't know. I'm excited to hear you guys' feedback on what you think about the walls. The first little bit of the walls. Like I said, the wall is a huge project. It's going to take a lot of time to go around and do it all. And hopefully I'll remember to press record next time I go for a time lapse. Speaking of time lapses, do you guys prefer time lapses or just like updates? Should I just be like, all right, I'm going to build the wall and then build the wall? Or do you guys like seeing it? I don't know, because the time lapses, I feel like it's kind of like the standard for the Minecraft community. Like that's what a lot of Minecraft YouTubers do. But I don't know if anyone watches those, or if you guys like to fast forward through them. I don't know, let me know. Say something in the comments. Say hi. I'll read all of them. All right, boom. That finishes off actually the whole front wall right here behind me. Oh, I lied. Almost finishes off the whole front wall. 2 more blocks. 1 and 2. There we go. Okay, that finishes off the front wall behind me. Let's take a quick nap, and then we will take one last peek. Let's go ahead and just take a nap out here. Ignore that entire villager raiding party that just spawned inside the town. Gonna have to deal with that at some point. I have no clue if this is still technically a village. If it is, that will definitely start an instant raid. Which I want to do a raid in this town, but not right now. But yeah, let's get rid of this cactus. Move it. Yeah, that's the first draft of the wall. And that's going to be it for today's video. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.